Another good start to a series. Let's just win the second game now to put the series out of play off the bat tomorrow, so we're not worrying if they're who's going to win a tiebreaker. What's up, everybody? Yankees win 6-3 on two stud performances, 7 great innings by Marcus Stroman, putting himself back in the playoff rotation mix, right? And 2 bombs by Austin Wells, man. Man, Baltimore's losing 2-1, even better. If the Orioles win, then the Yankees are 2.5 up. So that's fantastic. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Who do we have here? We got Peanuts in the building. Jonathan, there he is. All right. Who else we got here? Jay Palvis was good. I'm okay. All right. There's 2 situations I'm okay with Holmes coming in. A situation like tonight where they lead by more than 1 run, or a situation where he comes in they're tied. So that's when he tends to have the most success. If it's a 1-run lead, I don't feel that comfortable putting in Holmes right now. So even though it was an error by Anthony Volpe and an almost error, which he turned into a double play in the 9th inning, he redeems himself pretty quickly, which is good. Which is good. Consigliere's here. There he is. Daniel Berry Sports. What's that? The Mazza. My man Mazza from 4 Train Express is in the house, baby. Yankee Mike. Yes, indeed. Milton's in the place. Stephen B's in the building. Gerald's here too. Yes, indeed. It was a great play-by-play. It was a well-called game, Gerald. I would agree. And this is a good baseball game by the Yankees against a historically classic team, because St. Louis Cardinals, who were 500 before today. So now they're 1 under 500. So shout out to everybody here. Shout out to all these D trains here too. Yes, indeed. Jonah's in the building. Yeah, I mean, this look, they need to win games like this. They need to win clean games. They really, really do. So I'm saying, Jonah, that's what I'm saying, man. We're gonna be doing these post games, baby. That's right. And I love the 2-homer night by Austin Wells. He's really solidifying. I do think he's gonna win runner-up for Rookie of the Year right now, pending we'll see what happens. Colton Cowser from the Orioles, I think, is a little bit ahead of him, but you never know. You never know. So, great performance, Mike, by Marcus Stroman. Yeah, and I would agree. I would put Austin Wells back in there tomorrow. Who's pitching for the Cardinals? Let's have a look here. Saturday, it is a 105 game. Kyle Gibson, so another righty. So I would definitely think Austin Wells would be in there versus Will Warren. So I would think he'll be back in there. And I would think that Ben Wright will be back in there and not DJ. Eric is in place. What's happening? Yeah, indeed, Eric. When Wells got his opportunity, he definitely seized it. And ever since then, I love watching him play. And this is I like this lineup too. I felt, as soon as I read it earlier, I felt good about it. I did. So, yeah, I mean, he's our starting catcher for sure. I mean, but that doesn't mean he's not going to have a backup. Like Jorge Posada didn't catch every game. He had a backup catcher too. So Trevino will catch some games, but Wells will catch overwhelming majority. Yeah, hopefully Warren will settle in. I hope so too. So we'll see. He'll be up here, I think, until Clark Schmidt comes back. I do think Clark Schmidt gets one more rehab start, and then he comes back up, I think. He's in AAA, as is Lou Trevino. And watch out for Scott Efros. I mean, he's on fire. He's lighting dudes up in AAA, so that's exactly what we need. No. I don't know, Brandon. I don't know if Marcus Stroman pitches like that. He might get a spot in rotation. We don't know yet. I do agree that Verdugo will not be back next year, Milton. So, and they will play Verdugo, which is they will play Dominguez, which I don't see the point. Why people keep asking for Tommy Pham. Like, is there a channel that's just pushing for Tommy Pham all the time? No. He would block Dominguez. No. Sunday, Jay Powers. Battery power, mustache power. Sunday's pitching matchup, according to this, they play at 135. It is Miles Mikolas, another righty, against Nestor Cortez. So, 3 straight righties from the Cardinals. Yeah, I think Clark Schmidt gets 1 rehab start in AAA, and then I think he'll be up. And then once he comes up, I think Will Warren gets sent down. So, Stroman, Barr, Cortez, Green. Stroman, I think, has his own, doesn't he? He's got a couple colored gloves. If I'm not mistaken. If memory serves me, but I could be wrong. But yeah, Cortez does have a green glove. But I mean, Stroman's a righty too, and Cortez is a lefty. Well, yeah, Wells is he's definitely our Tom Selleck, man. He's definitely our Tom Selleck with that mustache. That dude is rocking that mustache too. Just rocking it, man. That's how you do it, man. That's how you do it. Bring up E-Frost tomorrow, yeah. Yep. Yeah, I would imagine. I mean, 'cause to be eligible for the playoff roster, I think you have to play in at least 1 game before September 1st, if I'm not mistaken. That's why, like, other guys like Clark Schmidt will be eligible because he's already played this year. So, yeah. A 44 glove, yeah. And Luis Hill is also coming back. I think Aaron Boone is saying he'll get 1 rehab start and then he might be back. They're going to reevaluate then. So, yeah. What's up, Buckeye? There he is. The King of Texas is in the building. We got the Prime Minister. We got the King. All the maid. We got the maid men are here. Yeah. Jazz too. Again, I love Jazz too. I really do. Who would they send out for E-Frost? E-Frost could be the pitcher. Because according to what they said today, they got to bring up 1 arm and 1 bat. So it could be E-Frost and Dominguez. It could be E-Frost and Birdie. We don't know yet. I don't know. Yeah, Stroman's got some flair to him. Rob, yeah, he does. Demon D, yeah, got that right. Great win, baby. We got to get that win tomorrow so we could solidify the series without having to stress through a tie-breaking game. Tiebreaker 3rd game. That's what we've been doing the last couple of series. So, with the series that they've been winning. Colorado's up 2-1 by the Orioles. Hey, I'm not sleeping on Orioles, man. I'm not sleeping on them. Yeah, I know, Brandon. I've said this for months now. Dominguez alone is not enough to put them in the World Series. They need multiple issues. Dominguez solves 0 pitching problems. Starting rotation or bullpen. He solves none. So, neither does Spencer Jones, neither does everybody else. So, Stroman does have the swagger. And that was a good running catch by Verdugo at the end of the game, too. So, he's still money with the glove out there. Yep. But I like that swagger. And, we'll see what happens with. I think it's really going to come down to whether Clark Schmidt pitches well when he comes back. I think that's going to be the thing. Albert, he probably will pitch less than 20%. We have 27 games left now. And then Yankees are 79th win. They just won their 79th game. So, yeah, Jazz is a good fit here. Stroman's a good fit here. Soto's a good fit here. Soto was 2 for 4 today, too. No. We have potentially Ian Hamilton, Lou Trevino, Scotty Frost, Nick Birdie, at least 4, and then Clark Schmidt, 5. 4 bullpen, 1 starting rotation. At the minimum. I haven't even mentioned Ron Marinaccio either. So, oh yeah, they do. Yeah, we've been saying that for a while now. They're because the toughest decisions to make, Buckeye, are the ones that they have to make on the 26 man, right? This is where the decision is going to have to be made. Most of these guys are already on the 40, so that's one less stressful decision they have to make. But the 26 is, what's going to put them on the active roster. The good thing, with the roster expansion is You're getting 2 guys. You don't have to send anybody out to expand the roster to 28. They just get 2 new guys. So that's only for September. The roster comes back down to 26 for the postseason. So they still will have some tough decisions to make either way. Yeah, they're 23 over 500, Lorenzo. 79 and 56, baby. Look at that record, man. Yeah. Best record in the American League, by the way. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, hit them likes, everybody. If you haven't hit the thumbs up yet, let's try to get to 100 likes if we can. They're always helpful in these live streams. They're always greatly appreciated, too. All right. I'm saying, Jay Palvis. Baltimore just took the lead 3-2. You see, you can't sleep on Baltimore. You really can't. You can't sleep on them. Buckeye, thank you so much as always. Really, random or not, your generosity is always greatly appreciated here. The King of Texas. Let's thank David Silva for the memberships. Sounds good, Brandon. Always a pleasure, dude. Always a pleasure, man. Hey, as long as the Yankees win, we feel better about it. You know, we feel better about the day and feel better about the night. So, and they have to win these games. They have to. Yeah, Mike, appreciate that, man. We really appreciate that. And I like, what Austin Wells brand. He reminds me of Joe Mauer. He can spray the ball all over the field. He connects with the pitchers. To me, he reminds me of Joe Mauer, Hall of Famer Joe Mauer. I always like Joe Mauer. And I like Austin Wells. He's a gamer. He's an absolute gamer. So, yeah, let's thank Buckeye. Let's thank Buckeye. Mello, he's definitely he's made for the spotlight, Stroh. That's for sure. But if it winds up being Stroh and Cortez and Cole and let's just say Rodon, and they put Schmidt and Hill in the bullpen, I'm okay with that too. I mean, Hill's coming off an injury, Schmidt's coming off an injury. I understand if those guys would be in the bullpen, long relievers. That I understand. And having two. Framber Valdez is a no-hitter through 7. Didn't he throw over a no-hitter last year, Milton? Freaking Valdez in the Astros, man. Wells is a straight-up gamer, Sean. Yeah. To me, Gerald, he draws comparisons to me to Joe Mauer. It's like the way that he carries himself. I like the way that Joe Mauer carried himself. And Mauer came in and made immediate impact. And Wells is doing the same. He was a September call-up last year, made an impact, and this is his rookie year. And he's got a shot at being at the very worst, the runner-up for Rookie of the Year. Lapari, what's good, man? Yeah, I heard that. Johnny, yeah, I heard that, Lapari. Yeah, awful. Absolutely awful. Valdez, Jack, did not get caught cheating. I mean, it was the Astros bats, not the pitchers, as far as we know. It was, and it was primarily Alex Bregman, Jose Altuve, Carlos Correa, and I think it was George Springer. Those guys were the main culprits. Steals, right? Big fat shout-outs to Austin Wells, man. Steals, I don't know if you agree, but Austin Wells reminds me of Joe Mauer. He's a gamer. He can spray the ball everywhere across the field. He's making an immediate impact early in his career. I know. I liken him to Joe Mauer. So obviously he's got a way to go to be that level, but Cody Poteet, 3 2/3, no hits. That's what we like to hear. Another guy who can spot start or be long relief. We need 6 Ks. Fantastic. Fan-freaking-tastic. The Do-Rag Duo. Can't be wrong. Yeah, I like the Do-Rag Duo, man. I like him, man. Yeah, where you been there, Lapari, man? No, you do what you do. You take care of family first, man. We'll always be here, Anthony Lapari. You take care of family first, man. That's always the most important. I had a picture this year, Doctor the Ball. Oh yeah, I remember that. I just don't remember who. But you're right, somebody did. You see, Melo's got the right guy as his icon as PS5 network. He's got his I like where your head is at, Melo. Yeah. Volpe stole. What did he steal? 2 bases tonight? Huh. Wells has he does have some swagger. I like you, and again, I do think if they play Rice more often, he'll probably start heating up again. So next Posada, I mean, I wouldn't complain about that either. You know, you got that right, Buckeye. Team's not waiting on Soto and Judge. Yeah, Wells has stepped up. We need, in my opinion, we need Volpe to step up a little bit, Verdugo to step up a little bit. We need Torres to step up. If those 3 guys step up in September and into the postseason, the team is going to be very hard to beat in the postseason. Very hard to beat. Yeah. We need some of our bats to step up. It can't just be the Judge and Soto show and the Wells show in the only them in the postseason. It's got to be more than that. It's got to be more than that. No. Yeah. Hybrid of Mauer and Posada, I'm okay with that too. I don't know, Joe, because there's a righty pitcher on and pitching tomorrow, so we'll see. I mean, having a 2 home run game, you definitely earned another game. That's for damn sure, at least in my opinion. I mean, the only reason I would see, Trevino in there is you'd have a more experienced veteran to nurture Will Warren, but I'm not. I don't lack confidence in Wells' ability to kind of get him because they played together in AAA. So, I don't doubt his ability to keep him focused. Milton, in my opinion, they're not going to re-sign Rizzo. He's got a team option for $17 million or a $6 million buyout. I think they're going to give him a $6 million buyout, save $11 million, and use that towards Juan Soto. That's what my guess is going to be, but we'll see if it's 50-50 chance of me being right or wrong. So we'll see. Yeah, Posado's another one. Sprayed the ball everywhere, and he's a switch hitter, unlike Austin Wells, unlike Joe Mauer. So that's another. Yep. Yeah. I like Rizzo. I like what he's done for the team. I like the way he carries himself. He's a great teammate. He's a leader. He's a mentor. And I thank him for what he's done for the Yankees. But I think they're going to move on. They're going to get younger next year in a couple of positions. So, and I mean, they may even move Jazz to second, right? And, make a different move. Maybe TJ Rumfield at third if they stay in-house. Something like that. And if you do that, you get a kid in here and a kid at potentially at first with Ben Rice, then you just got a hell of a lot younger. He is Judge's best buddy. But I don't know if that's enough to pay him $17 million. Yeah, and you would be getting younger at second with Jazz. Jazz is 26, Torres 27, so you get a year there. I mean, Ben Rice is 10 years younger than Rizzo. So you get younger quite a bit, and you would also get 6 years or 7 years younger going from Verdugo to Dominguez too. So kids surrounding Judge, yeah. I mean, you could be right, Seals, unless they bring in somebody like Cody Bellinger to play first, because it sounds like he's going to be a free agent too. You get that lefty. So I don't know. Buckeyes got the DoorDash. We did sushi tonight. Jazz best defensive position, I think Gerald is second. He's like a +8 defensive run save at second base. So yeah. And I do think, Dominguez takes Verdugo's spot in left field next year. Yeah. Jazz going, that would be crazy. I mean, I'll take 30-30. Shoot. And I mean, I hope Stanton gets 30 home runs this year too. You can put Peraza at third. Yeah, you can put Peraza at third if you put Jazz at second. College football, yeah, I mean, I'll keep tabs on it. But I got some stuff I'm doing this weekend, so a little bit about the infield defense deals, but not as much. I mean, I think they'll be okay. I think they'll be okay. Yeah, where are you worried about the defense deals? Where are you worried about it, brother? Nathaniel, man. Nathaniel, we got a drink for, take a shot for all of us, man. Salute. Salute, salute, salute. Enjoy that drink, man. Penn State, okay. Nice. Yeah. How much time can you, well, I mean, I wouldn't just put Rizzo in there full time when he comes back. I think Rizzo's got to earn it back too. So, yeah, they've been doing that quite a bit. The crown chanting re-sign. So, yeah, yeah, he likes that. You know, the fans love him, and how could you not? You know, yeah, Lorenzo. If Ben Rice isn't the starting first baseman, then maybe it's T.J. Rumfield, or maybe they bring in somebody from the outside. The Buckeyes, yeah. Who do they play Buckeye tomorrow? Who does Ohio State play tomorrow? I mean, tomorrow's the official state. Yeah, roll Tide Alabama. I follow my Notre Dame, my Fighting Irish. So Infield. Yeah, I mean, Jazz is learning third on the fly at a major league level. So I would like him back at second, to be honest with you. But you put him at second, you put Peraza at third, then your infield defense got a hell of a lot better. But I don't know if they're going to do that now. Oh. Yeah, well, Rizzo doesn't have to come back. They're playing Akron. Okay, they're going to kick the crap out of Akron. Ohio State. The devil, oh boy. Rizzo, yeah, I mean, he's a fan favorite here. Gators, yeah. Yeah, Gators playing Miami. I had a cousin who played for Notre Dame, so that's the team I'm partial to. Fighting Irish. Yeah. So I'm telling you, hey, well, Tiffany, how are you? Yeah. I mean, I'm glad that Volpe made up for the error with a almost error that turned into a double play. I'm glad he did that. It just shows that he hustled and wanted to do that. So, I feel confident there. But yeah, they got to tighten things up at second and third. So Summer Olympics are going to be in LA. And then I think it's 2032. I think it's going to be Lisbon, Portugal, if I remember correctly. House is not done yet, Steels. We added 10 rooms, so but we're getting carpeting. We were just doing lighting today. Things painted, so it's just taking a while to do because it's really expensive. So really, really, really expensive. So it's almost there, Steels. Almost there, brother. But we're staying here at least 4 or 5 days a week now, which is good. It's livable where it wasn't before. So looks a hell of a lot nicer than it did before. Oh, thanks for asking, man. I appreciate it. And the girls are good, man. The girls are good. I'm just growing up, and you got a ton of girl power up in this house, man. Yeah. Let's see. Uh, yeah, you're right. It might be in Brisbane now. I heard Lisbon. Maybe it might be in Brisbane. All right. Yeah, I would. Yeah. That's one room that's not done yet. My studio. I'll have a. Yeah. Steals. We're going from 1,700 square feet to like over 4,000. So it's the biggest house I've ever been in. I'm used to living in a small apartment in New York City, so this is different for me. Judge football, yeah, yeah, Buckeye, yeah. In the meantime, I'll wear my Shane Falco, which I have from the replacements, my Keanu Reeves. It would be winter in Brisbane too, which is that's a good point too. The summer here is winter in Australia, and that's pretty much that. You got that right, Consigliani. It's about one room for me, nine. That's pretty much spot on. 9 rooms for the women. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're adding four, Jack, 4 bathrooms. Oh, yeah. I'm just gonna have a porta potty outside, I guess. So. Yeah, they mean I'm surprised they didn't move on from Luis Robert and Garrett Crochet. He made it worse for them, so worse for himself. So, but I could still see them moving on from both of them. I could see that happening. Yeah, I don't think they. I mean, I don't think they'll skip Warren. So, um, yeah, Jonah four heads. Nice, Stephen B. $1 million plus manager, sir. Well, when I was running a personal training company in college, one of my clients was like the number 2 man at Lehman Brothers, and he had a house that was he paid for. I think he bought it in. Yeah, I think he paid 20 million cash for it and paid it in full. Um, and it was the biggest thing I've ever seen in my life. It was so freaking big. Efros? No, I steals. I can't. I guess. I mean, I'm guessing they're waiting for the roster to expand. That way, they don't have to send somebody down. I'm guessing. I'm guessing these two moves are probably going to be Frost and Dominguez. That's going to be my guess because he's just on fire right now in rehab in AAA. So I could be wrong, but that'd be my guess. Because when they move up from 27 to 20, 26 to 28, they don't have to send anybody down. You just get 2 extra roster spots for the month of September. Yeah, I mean Warren's, he's got some developing to do still, as does all these other guys. Schmidt went through it last year too. Ian Hamilton, Lou Trevino. You got E. Frost. You got Nick Birdie, um, Clark Schmidt, John Birdie. And that's like 6 or 7 guys. So I don't know how the hell they're gonna do with all the roster moves in 26. And I don't think all those guys are gonna be up on the 26. So they could be floating in and out in September to see what who's gonna make the postseason roster. But yeah, I do think we need Schmidt back too. Yeah. We do have to have a sit down with Soda. I think Buckeye's right. We gotta Cody Poteet, that's right, Jack. Thank you. It's another one. Gotta, you know, we may have to call like Michael Franzese or something like that to bring him here. And it's not don't do the pour this way, and you know. Uh-huh. Emergencies, I mean Oswaldo Cabrera. I mean, maybe. I mean, I don't know, honestly, bro. That brother Bill, like when John Birdie comes back, do they send down Oswaldo Cabrera because he doesn't have another option? I don't know. No idea. And if he doesn't play well, John Birdie, then do they leave him off the postseason roster and just bring back Oswaldo Cabrera? These are the decisions that are going to be like, you know, tough ones, really tough ones. Yeah, and it's the other question too, Steele's like, who in the hell is going to get DFA'd? Who gets DFA'd? Like some of the guys that we thought would be DFA'd or have already been DFA'd or moved on. They moved on from Los Santos, but they traded Caleb Ferguson. Victor Gonzalez is DFA'd. He's in AAA. So like a lot of these guys are. I mean, like I don't think they're gonna DFA Cousins because he's pitching well. They're not gonna move on from Holmes either right now. So yeah, yeah. I mean, we know that already, Palvis. He confirms that he's in the conversation. Yeah, but he's not going to say, yeah, he's coming up late. He's not going to leak. He doesn't leak stuff. Cashman doesn't leak stuff. So people just love to speculate on that stuff. That's the question, Steels, right? When Dominguez comes up, that's the decision like Grisham. Like, I don't understand why people keep saying you got to bring up Tommy Pham. Tommy Pham. For what? He would block Jason Dominguez. So why the hell would we bring in Tommy Pham? You know? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Steven, yeah, man. There was a house when I was doing my personal training company. I used to spend the summer in the Hamptons. And there was a house out there owned by this real estate, I don't know, scrap metal mogul or something like that. Ira Renner. This house had its own power plant for the house itself. It was like 150,000 square feet. It was like a monstrosity. It was like the size of Buckingham Palace. It was fucking crazy. Watson, what's happening, my man? And this is true too, Buckeye. I think their job is safe. And I also think that, it's, I have a feeling, yeah, this is the other question too, Steels. Like, does Rice get sent down when Rizzo gets brought up? And what if Rizzo doesn't play well? Does he get left off the postseason roster and do they bring Rice back? Or do they just, if Rice doesn't do well either, they just play Birdie at first and then just keep Oswaldo Cabrera to back him up? Because they need the best players at each position right now to put themselves in the best position to make a deep run in the postseason. And if the veterans are not going to do it, then you got to leave them off the roster. And they brought this guy Cam Mead in a trade at speedy outfielder. They also brought in Duke Ellis, a speedy outfielder. They both steal like 50 bags a year. One of them could be on the postseason roster as a like a late inning base stealing weapon off the bench, like a Homer Bush. So postseason lineup, it's probably close to what it was tonight, Jonah. Close to what it is tonight. But I would have Dominguez in there instead of Verdugo. And I would probably have Dominguez at leadoff, and I would move Gleyber Torres down. I don't know, Lapari. I think it's going to be Dominguez and Scotty for us. Yeah, you got to play the best 26 all across the board, Steels. Exactly, 100%, man. That's just the reality, right? Did I say something, Stephen B, for Holy Cow? The earliest he'll – yeah, and I think he needs a rehab start too. So I'm not surprised. Yeah, and he'll have to have a rehab start, maybe 2 for you, and then maybe 2 starts up here to see whether they're going to put him on a postseason roster. Michael said that Hill has no back problems. He went on the IL with a lower back strain, so maybe the strain is better now, but he still has to be on the IL for that extent for that period of time. So let him just keep getting better, Buckeye, which is good. That's good news to hear. It's good news to hear. No. Yeah, school's up, baby. School's up, Lapari. Yeah, John, similar. I would do the same. The lineup's similar. Sub in Dominguez. I would just move Torres from top to the bottom, put Dominguez at the top. No. He's doing okay at leadoff, Jonah. I like Dominguez because he's faster. And he gets on base more than Torres does. So. Oh, exactly. Steals. A mansion with a power plant? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he had Ira Renner is his name. If you look him up, you'll see exactly what I mean. He's got, this house was a monster. Yep. Yeah, I mean, Torres is playing his best baseball right now, but he's still only batting 230 something. So if you're gonna have Dominguez up here, I want to put him in the best spot to maximize his production. And to me, I think leadoff would probably be the spot because if he gets on base and he has Soto and Judge batting behind him, he's got some freaking wheels. So I would want a guy with speed who gets on base at the top. And if we have one here and we're not using him at the top, then Something is not right. And I would rather have more production in the bottom part of the lineup, which is why I would put Torres down there. You know, it could be the Tony Montana mansion, Jack. It could be. That mansion was legit, man. The mansion was legit. Jonah, appreciate it, dude. Yeah, I mean Torres. I'm okay with Torres batting sixth or even seventh. I'll put Jazz at sixth, Torres at fifth, Wells at fourth, and then so on. Right? And if you have Jazz at like sixth, and then you have Torres, Volpe, and then whoever the other player is on batting ninth, that's all right, man. So Jackson Holiday gets 130 at bats today, so he'll qualify for his rookie season, which will be his first pre-RBR, meaning Jason Dominguez, when he comes up next year, he will not be having to compete with Jackson Holiday for Rookie of the Year, which is, I think, one main reason the Yankees have kept him down and not up here. Now, DoorDash. I like how you're thinking, Buckeye. I like how you're thinking, man. Yeah, I'm a fan of Jazz, too. Yeah. I mean, I could just imagine, Robert, like, which bedroom am I saying? All right, go to the 27th room on the right. Like, imagine saying that. The 27th room on the right-hand side. That's your bedroom. Like, how could you even say that? Or just like we take the helicopter and drop you off at the heliport on the other side of the property. That's where you're going to stay. Like, yeah. Oh yeah, bro, about the world with the illuminating thing from the blimp, yeah. Dun, 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 with that music too. Oh God. Oh, apart. Tiffany's very nice. She's a very nice person. Exactly. You need a golf cart to go take a dump. Exactly, Jack. Like if you wanted to go to the ball, you know, I'll be back in 45 minutes. I gotta use the head, and the head's like on the other veranda. I can only imagine how many bathrooms that house had. I do, if I remember correctly, it had its own heliport. You can land a helicopter on it. Now you know that, Jonah. All the way, baby. Die hard. Ride or die with the Yankees. No fair weather stuff here. None. We don't do it. We don't trash them when they're bad. At least I don't. And I know some people want me to, but that's not how I roll. You do need an electric cart, Buckeye, and you need to charge that bad boy. There's going to be some miles to get to the other side of the property. And could you imagine, like, because if you had solar panels on a house like that, if you didn't have solar panels, your electric bill would probably be $5,000 a month. Who knows? You get solar panels and you could power that bad boy, and that thing is just illuminated by the sun. The sun is just caking on it. So you'd save so much money. It'd be ridiculous. Yeah, exactly, Jack. Yeah. Why did you have to make those lamb chops with the mint jelly? I gotta go to the bathroom again. Yeah. Bathroom and bedroom is his sister too. Jonah, appreciate you. I'll wrap it up in a minute too. So smash that like button, gang. Let's see if we can get as close to 100 likes as possible. It's always greatly appreciated. But this is a feel good one too. I liked how the Yankees played today. So many analogies. Shaq was Manolo and Kobe was Tony. Wound up in the pool. Damn. Manolo. Hey man, shoot that piece of shit, man. So many great scenes in that movie. Oh, Tony was historic. All right, 55 likes. All right. Well, it won't keep you very long, but they won. I think they're in position to win tomorrow against the Cardinals. Historically a good team. They're undergoing some change, and we're not facing Sonny Gray. We're not facing Lance Lynn. I think both of them are with the Cardinals, right? Judgy, I would, yeah. It would be nice if Judgy went yard tomorrow. Buckeye. It would be nice if Soto went yard too. I want Soto to get to 40 as well. If he gets at 40 and 100 and bats 300, that's big time. Big time for Soto. Stephen Bauer's real name is Rocky Echeverria. Is it really? Nice. Nice. Nice, Jack. Yeah, I mean, a lot of folks are worried about Will Warren steals. I can't really blame him. He's had a rough go. He had one good game and a couple of bad ones. So, hopefully, they score a lot of runs for him tomorrow, and hopefully he can hold it down. And I like him. But throwing him to the Wolves in late in the season, that's a tough one. In a playoff race, that is a tough one. Yeah, Scarface, yeah, dude. It is a sad movie, but a classic movie too. Stephen me, I think we would love it if Warren came out and pitched a good game tomorrow. I mean, I know I would. Can't speak for everybody else, but I know I would. So, but I do think Warren gets sent down once Clark Schmidt comes back. Clark Schmidt, in my opinion, is developmentally ahead of Will Warren. Even though Will Warren is a highly touted prospect here, highly regarded prospect, he still has some steps he needs to, get better with. So, and I do expect that to happen. I do. Yeah. Yeah. Mustache. Munson. Oh wait, Albert. I mean, like Munson, and then when I close my eyes, I think Magnum PI, Tom Selleck. But yeah, Munson's probably a better analogy because when you put the catcher outfit on him, that's more Munson-esque. Yeah. Yeah. Caesar. Nice. Oh man. Gidry got beat up initially and Billy May. Yeah, man. This happens. So Dave Righetti too. And even Mariano Rivera was a failed starter, and then they turned into reliever, turned to the greatest reliever of all time. You never know what path these guys are going to take. Chase Hampton and Brock Selvage, Henry Lane, and we have so many other guys. Lockridge, we've got freaking Clayton Beater. We've got a lot of arms, and the guys that they just drafted this year. Bryce, drawing a blank on his name, on his last name, a second-round pick, and then Ben Hess, the first-round pick. They're in good hands. Yeah, man, the White Sox. I mean, they're setting themselves up to get the number one pick in the draft. So, the cockroach in Houston. Oh, damn. Buckeye. It's true. Altuve, man. Love the analogy, Buckeye. Love it. I must say, I do worry about Houston, though. They're rounding into form. They really are rounding into form. I hate to say it, but it's true. But I think we could beat Houston. I think we can beat them. Now let's see, Valdez. The dude in the hands. Let's see. What happened here tonight? Astros. Where the hell are the Astros? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong day. 2-2. All right, no more no-hitter. Kansas City has 2 hits. Tied the game in the 9th. Paul DeJong, home run. Scored Bobby Witt. Look at that. Blown save by Josh Hader. Yes, we do, Buckeye. We do have a made man in Houston. You got that right. And if he is in the facility, what is good, my brother? Yeah, Verlander, right? Yeah, man, it's just. Posada just went raw dog with his hands, man. No batting gloves. Just like Vlad Guerrero Sr. didn't wear batting gloves. I love those guys when they do that. Love it. Love it. Love it. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, NFE is our John Wick. Yeah, he is. He is our John Wick. Yeah. If you ain't training, you're not getting better. See? NFE got better today. And he's 14 subs away from 900, man. If anybody hasn't subbed to the strike zone, please do. If there are 14 people in it and haven't subbed to the strike zone, let's see if we can get them to 900 if we can. Yeah, Posada, I like Posada, man. I really did. He was a great catcher for the Yankees. But that's definitely support NFE. Great content, great dude, one of my boys, right? And again, there is only a few people who I would wholeheartedly support on a regular basis. Okay, Strikes on one of them is one of them. So is Fortran Express, my man Mikey Mazza. So is Pinstripe Chronicles with Tats. So is Joey from the Shift. Okay, and there's some other guys too. Some younger YouTubers that I like to support too. Harden up his hands. Yeah, he looked like he had we do. We have like these big trash bins, and we put our hands and we callus up the hands here with rice, and he's going and make fists with rice. You go down, dig down as deep as you can, make fists, and you do that for like minutes at a time. And it's thank you, and if you appreciate you, so do you, man. And it helps with grips, and with jujitsu, hapkido, and all that type of stuff. The more strength you have in the forearms, the better you're going to be. Roberto Clemente, yeah, man. Yeah, it was a tough one, Posada, but he gave the Yankees everything he had. He really did. He really did. That's me, yeah, Dojo. That's right. Yeah, man, Effie and I, look, we do the work, right? We do the work. We're low. We're very low key about it. We're very low key about it. You know. He used the bodily fluid. Fantastic to condition his hands. Damn, brother Bill. You know stuff about Posada, man. Inside info. Oh my god. Oh damn. Yeah. That's fantastic. It really is fantastic. But I will let y'all go. I will wrap it up. Yeah, I mean, we want to get in a fee. Strike something over 900. I'd love to help him get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the season. I think it's well within his reach, and I definitely want to help him get there. So, anybody, there he is, Ken. What do you know, my man? We wrapping up, my friend, but I know the Yankees won. They played a good game. We know Stroman put himself back in the rotation conversation for the postseason, I think. Austin Wells, 2 home runs, baby. Right? So, clean baseball by the Yankees. Clean baseball by Yankees. And that freaking home run that Arenado hit, he reached out low. I mean, that was a kind of a freak of nature home run. It's all good, Lepar. It's good to have you back, man. Keep taking care of your families, man. We love you hit too, dude. And keep up the good work, man. And have a great night to the rest of you as well. Really, peace and love to all these. Thank you so much for coming on. And appreciate you, Buckeye. Generosity. Thank you again. Thank you for all spending some time with us. And let's celebrate this Yankee win. Hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the Strike Zone if you haven't done that yet, please. And Ken is a partner in crime on the Strike Zone now. He's a very valued member of the channel. So I want to support Ken and my man NFE. They're really fantastic. You have a channel with non-Yankee related. Just keep bringing content. See, what type of channel? Before I go, what type of channel is this, C. Morales? Volpe, yeah. Thankfully, Volpe rebounded with that almost error and then turned it into a double play. Yeah. What kind of channel is this, C. Morales? I want to get that intel out. So let people know about it. Oh. Did he leave? Did he leave? Oh, it's in Spanish. Politics and theology. All right. Politics and theology. Fantastic, dude. And law. All right. That's cool. Educational, it sounds like. Good, man. If any Spanish-speaking people are in here, please subscribe to C. Morales' channel. If you're a lawyer in Puerto Rico. Okay, I get it. That makes sense. Boricua. Welcome. Shout out to Puerto Rico. Shout out to Puerto Rico. One of my closest friends from college got married in San Juan. I went down there to his wedding. It was fantastic. Oh, fantastic. That sounds like an interesting channel, C. Morales. Buena suerte, man. Keep it up, man. Really, keep up that good work. That's fantastic. Politics, theology. That's an interesting channel. Like it, man. I like it. Well, what's the name of your channel? Put it here if you don't mind. And Critical Thinking 102. That's what I'm saying. I like it. I like it, man. We kind of pride ourselves in we try to infuse as much critical thinking as we can here. That's why we get guys like Ken dropping knowledge bombs. Why we got NFE dropping knowledge bombs. Mazda dropping knowledge bombs. We love that. We got 69 likes. All right. Maybe we'll get to 100 overnight. We'll see. Oh, that's the name, Critical Thinking 102. All right, that's cool. Well, there you go. Let me put this up here. I will subscribe to it too, Critical Thinking 102. I like it, C. Morales. Well done, my friend. Here it is. All right. I love it. Fantastic. Well done. Let's subscribe to that channel too. Let's support our family here, gang. You don't mind. It's greatly appreciated by all of us. And have a great night, everybody. Peace and love to all of you. And we'll be back tomorrow. Let's celebrate Yankees win. Let's get them win a damn series. Let's go, Yankees.